Good evening and welcome. I'm Sean Gilfetter, your President and CEO. It is my pleasure to call to order the 90th annual meeting of Kitsap Credit Union. We've determined that there is a quorum present of Kitsap Credit Union membership, and tonight you'll hear updates from our Board of Directors and Supervisory Committee. You'll also hear from our Chief Financial Officer, and we'll close out the evening with additional insights about our prior year's performance and a look into 2024. But to get things started this evening, I'd like to introduce Vicki Gambrell, your Board Secretary.
Thank you, Sean. Good evening to our members. The agenda for the meeting is now shown on your screen. The agenda was posted on the Kitsap Credit Union website, and there were no modifications submitted. The agenda has been accepted by the membership. Our bylaws dictate that we will follow the democratic rules of order to conduct our business. Members have been provided an opportunity to submit questions ahead of the meeting. We have responded individually, and you'll hear more from Sean Gilfetter about the high-level themes as he closes out our evening together. The minutes of the 90th annual meeting were posted on the Kitsap Credit Union website and are now shown on your screen. There were no corrections or additions to the minutes submitted. The minutes stand approved as submitted. I would like to bring to your attention that the reports of the Board Chair, Supervisory Committee Secretary, Chief Financial Officer, President, and the Governance Committee Chair are contained in the 2023 Annual Report, which can be found on the Kitsap Credit Union website. At this time, I would like to invite Paul Shinners, our Supervisory Committee Chair, to speak to our external auditor's result. Paul?
Good evening. It's my pleasure to represent Kitsap Credit Union Supervisory Committee and speak with you tonight. The role of the Supervisory Committee is to help safeguard credit union and protect its valued member assets. Accordingly, one of the fundamental responsibilities is to ensure the completion of an annual financial audit. Once again, we engaged Moss Adams LLP to perform the annual financial audit for the fiscal year 2023. I'm pleased to share that the credit union received another positive report stating no material misstatements were found with the financial statements. Additionally, the statements were presented fairly and in conformity with the generally accepted accounting principles of the United States. In 2023, the Supervisory Committee was happy to announce the appointment of two new members of the Supervisory Committee, Lucy Liu and Jeremy Johnson. Their appointments to the Supervisory Committee further enhance our ongoing service and commitment to the credit union and our valued members. You'll find further information about other actions taken by the Supervisory Committee in your 2023 annual report located on Kitsap Credit Union's website. On behalf of the Supervisory Committee, I'd like to express gratitude for your continued membership and loyalty to Kitsap Credit Union. Now, I would like to introduce our Chief Financial Officer, Trevor Stewart, who will speak to our 2023 financial performance.
Hello. Kitsap Credit Union remains steadfast in its commitment to serving our members, facilitating your financial success, and prioritizing your needs above all else. Our foundation for member service lies in our financial strength, and we are pleased to present our financial performance for 2023. Our assets experienced a notable 5% increase in 2023, bolstered by robust lending activity and strong growth in deposits in the second half of the year, resulting in our cooperative reaching a total of $2.368 billion in assets by year end. This achievement underscores our growth-oriented approach and unwavering commitment to serving our members. Despite the challenges posed by complicated conditions in the marketplace, characterized by persistent inflation despite Federal Reserve interventions, escalating interest rates in the initial months, and historically low unemployment rates, Kitsap Credit Union managed to maintain positive results. Our credit union adjusted pricing for most products to provide competitively priced loans and deposits while effectively managing financial risk. While our earnings for the period were lower than those of 2023, they still amounted to a net income of $9.1 million. Our asset growth was strongly advanced by our 2023 loan portfolio growth of 12.8%, bringing us to just over $1.8 billion. The main drivers in this increase came from the growth in our solar and consumer auto loan categories. In addition to these loans, Kitsap Credit Union provided our members with real estate, commercial, consumer, Visa, and small business loans. Historically high interest rates and low inventory levels constrained commercial and mortgage lending. One additional item worth noting related to loans is that effective October 1st, 2023, Kitsap Credit Union implemented a required new methodology for estimating allowances for credit losses called CECL, which stands for Current Expected Credit Losses. This new standard mandates that companies include forward-looking or predictive information in calculations of loan loss reserves. The impact of adoption was an increase in allowance for credit losses. It is important to note that this was an accounting change and does not necessarily reflect a change in the overall risk profile of Kitsap Credit Union's loan portfolio. In addition to solid loan growth, Kitsap Credit Union experienced strong share growth in the second half of the year as increased deposit rates resonated with our members. As a result, total shares ended the year at just over $2 billion, a 5.4% increase year over year. Closing the year, our capital ratio stood at 8.4%. This surpassed the well-capitalized threshold set by our regulator, the National Credit Union Administration, by 1.4 percentage points. As we navigate through the remainder of 2024, the presence of economic uncertainty persists, with the ongoing effects of inflation and elevated market rates poised to affect our members. In addition, Kitsap Credit Union remains steadfast in our commitment to safeguarding our financial well-being while actively seeking opportunities to assist our membership. We are deeply grateful for the trust and confidence you, our members, place in our credit union and dedicated staff. Your resilience and unwavering support enable us to fulfill our mission of meeting your financial needs. Thank you. Now, I welcome our board member and nominating committee chair, Karen Holmes, to present the nominating committee report.
Hello, and thank you, Trevor. The Governance Committee, through the work of the Nominating Subcommittee, seeks candidates for the board in accordance with the bylaws. This process solicits members in good standing to participate through a petition process. For the current election cycle, no petitions were received. Since there were no candidate nominations by petition, an election was not required according to Article 5 of the bylaws. The board has moved to fill the vacancy through a rigorous process to source qualified representatives, and I wish to welcome Matthew Ellsworth to the board. He will commence a 2-year term starting in March to satisfy the current vacancy. I'm also pleased to announce that we have 2 renewing board members, Susan Baker and Jim Rosen, who have agreed to serve terms through 2027. Thank you for your commitment and readiness to represent the interests of membership of Kitsap Credit Union. Now I would like to introduce our board chair, Tony Bellender.
Thank you, Karen. In accordance with our bylaws, I declare the nominees elected by acclamation. Hello, I am Tony Bolander, and it's my privilege to work on your behalf as the board chair. As your board of directors, our primary responsibility is advocating for the members of Kitsap Credit Union. You are our priority. Our purpose is to meet your needs as we oversee and provide insight into strategic planning, governance, and capital planning. 2023 marked the end of our last 5-year strategic plan, and we are proud of the financial growth, cultural growth, and operational effectiveness Kitsap Credit Union has accomplished during this time. The KCU Board of Directors would like to thank our CEO, management, and staff for their admirable work for delivering another successful year despite economic challenges. KCU navigated through these obstacles and was still able to meet its target goals in employee engagement, operational efficiency, and loan growth while continuing to invest in its culture of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. As shown in our 2023 financial statements and final results, we are pleased to announce that Kitsap Credit Union continues to be well capitalized and assets are of high quality. As a team, we continued our commitment to support the communities we serve through the KCU Cares Foundation. The foundation's focus on combating food insecurities for families in our area drove them to create 2 events in 2023 that raised $150,000 for local food banks and backpack feeding programs. In addition, KCU collaborated with King 5's Home Team Harvest and played a significant role in achieving the campaign's goal of donating 23 million meals to help families in Washington state. The KCU Cares Foundation's financial wellness program expanded and now delivers free financial wellness education to 21 high schools. Its online curriculum broadens its reach to include other members of our community. As the organization embarks on its new 5-year strategic plan, its focus will be on culture, growth, and operational effectiveness. Sean, his management team, and the staff have the full support of the Kitsap Credit Union Board as they pursue this new set of strategic initiatives and goals. Finally, we thank you, our membership, for trusting and supporting your member-owned financial cooperative and choosing Kitsap Credit Union to serve your financial needs. And now it is my honor to send it back to our President and CEO, Sean Gilfetter, who will share his President's report.
Thank you, Tony. Kitsap Credit Union's commitment to the growth of our organization has always been anchored in our dedication to creating positive opportunities with our membership. We continue to strive to be a best-in-class organization, recognizing and appreciating your loyalty and trust. This year we celebrate 90 years since our founding. In 1934, our country was in the depths of the Great Depression, and unemployment was approaching 25%. Radio programs, live music, dance marathons, and a cinema were the most significant forms of entertainment back then. And you could buy a new car for $500 and gold traded for $35 an ounce. And many communities in 1934 were suffering to put food on the table. And one of the most significant moments in 1934 was President Roosevelt's signing of the Federal Credit Union Act on June 26, which recognized what a mission-driven organization like a credit union can do for its community. The passage of that legislation was the catalyst for creating Kitsap Credit Union, which was initiated to benefit the workers of the Metal Trades Union. And it was these shipyard workers who were essential in supporting the United States as we entered World War II with the need to build out our inventory of warships. So fast forward to today, 90 years later, we're managing close to $2.4 billion in assets and serving the community at large and providing benefits to over 160,000 members. At Kitsap Credit Union, our purpose is to serve your financial well-being and provide resources to deliver on the value proposition of powering your life's opportunities. And our mission is to offer personalized and convenient services at highly competitive prices. And the growth of our membership is a testament to the value we're creating within our community. I'm happy to share with you, over the past year, we paid out nearly $27 million in dividends to our members. And total loans distributed to our members now exceed $1.8 billion, and total deposits are just over $2 billion. As a result of your loyalty and continued investment in our organization in 2023, Kitsap Credit Union and the KCU Cares Foundation provided sponsorships to 76 community events. We donated $720,000 in support to our communities throughout Jefferson, Kitsap, Mason, and Pierce counties. In addition, the credit union was the proud partner with the largest food drive in the state, called Home Team Harvest. Our sponsorship and the donations from all of you helped produce 23 million meals for families in our communities. Alongside this effort, our staff at Kitsap Credit Union, I'm very proud of, they volunteered hundreds of hours to help those in need. As we have learned after many years of developing and providing our free financial wellness programs, education is the key to success when it comes to being financially healthy. In 2023, Kitsap Credit Union and the KCU Cares Foundation continue their efforts to work with community residents who struggle with financial fundamentals and help them make better financial decisions. Last year, we again increased the number of schools that received our financial wellness program at no cost. And now we provide free financial education to 21 schools across 4 counties. And our learning modules reached 2,350 students who completed over 13,000 online modules. In addition to our high school programs, we had 325,000 visits to our free online education curriculum, which you can find on our Kitsap Credit Union website. And we believe prioritizing financial wellness is essential in creating healthier, more resilient, and prosperous communities where individuals can thrive and fulfill their true potential. And we are hopeful lawmakers here in Washington State agree with us and continue to support financial education in our schools. 2023 proved to be a very productive year from another important initiative for us. Our diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging efforts, which continue to work towards the ongoing evolution of our culture here at Kitsap Credit Union, critically important. Our DEIB committee focused on several initiatives, including programs for BIPOC communities and sponsorship for 2 LGBTQ plus community events. As we continue our journey in 2024, our focus will remain the same, to nourish the need for belonging here at Kitsap Credit Union and to share this sentiment within our organization and also within the greater community. Within our organization, we believe that when we're working together, it is possible to achieve more than just our goals and objectives. We will remain focused on our mission to deliver to you the very best of experience and provide you with opportunities to prosper. I just want to take this opportunity and say on behalf of our leadership team, the board, and the dedicated staff, I extend my heartfelt thank you for your unwavering trust and continued membership. Because we know, working together, anything is possible. Now, reviewing our agenda for this evening and moving on to the next item, since there is no old business to report from the board from our last meeting, we'll move on to new business. And continuing on with new business, that portion of our agenda, we provide members the opportunity to send questions in advance. And we received several questions, some of which were answered directly to our members. We had 2 questions on our lending activities, specifically our commercial and our solar loan programs. Our solar loan program met our concentration limits, and we are no longer generating any additional loans for that product. And our commercial loan portfolio does not have any large exposure of office space or properties with large vacancies. And the overall portfolio of assets has no delinquencies at this time. This concludes the new business and the formal agenda for this evening. And in closing, I want to thank you for attending the Kitsap Credit Union 90th Annual Meeting. It is a privilege to serve you as member representatives of your financial cooperative. And since there's no further business to come before the board in this meeting stands adjourned. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next year. Thank you.